16 match between Samantha Salas and Ana Laura Flores, both from Mexico. Samantha Salas, number 2 ranked player on tour in the pink shirt. Ana Laura, still a junior player, an up-and-coming LPRT pro from Mexico. This is Salas's first match of the day. She had a bye in the round of 32s. For Ana Laura Flores, she bested Ceci Pratt in 3 straight games. Salas of Monterrey, Mexico. Ana Laura Flores from San Luis Potosí, Mexico. Both of these players are pretty tall players. They've got good wingspan. They both make good gets here. Neither player afraid to throw themselves around the court to retrieve a ball. Should be an exciting match here in the round of 16. Big drive serve that comes off the back wall, sets up Flores for a side out. 0 serving 4. Tough serve by Flores. Samantha has to go behind the back, and Flores earns her first point of this game, 1 serving 4. If you're just joining us this weekend, we've had some good matchups in the round of 16 already. Rhonda Razich and Brenda Lime had a repeat 5-gamer just like last weekend in San Antonio, Texas, where Razich came out ahead in the 5th game, winning 11-4. Alexandra Herrera moved on to the quarters, besting Maria Cruz Ortiz. And the match right before this, Maria Jose Vargas won over Jasmine Sabha in 3 tough games. We have our first time out as Samantha Salas takes a 6-1 lead here in game 1. We'll be right back in just a moment, live in Syosset, New York. All right, we're back in still game number 1. 6 serving. All right, we apologize for any delay of service here. We found out was a breaker went out here at the club, the one that we are connected to. So this is game one. It looks like Samantha Salas won game one over Ana Laura Flores. We'll take a little break here. Hopefully we'll be back again live with Power. So yeah, we'll be back in about 90 seconds. Okay, we're back in. This is the start of game number 2. Samantha Salas won the first game pretty handedly over Ana Laura Flores, both players from Mexico. Samantha currently the number 2 ranked player on tour. Ana Laura Flores in the green shirt, a young player, young and up-and-coming player from Mexico. That looks like a side out. Ana Laura Flores gets back in the service box, 0 serving 4, game 2. Right, Flores in the box, serving at 0-4. So referee called a court hinder. Now I'll tell you, LPRD does not play court hinders except for a pre-established court hinder. And in this case, we have a tiny court microphone inside of the court, and the ball just hit that microphone. So this is a replay. Samantha earns a point. Samantha Salas serving at 5-0. Powerful forehand by Samantha Salas. I mean, she's really a firecracker on that right side. Anything that she gets set up to that forehand shot, she's going to blast. We have a timeout. We'll take a little break here live in New York. We'll be back in just 45 seconds. All right, welcome back. We're in after timeout game 2. Salas leading 6-0. Flores had an opportunity there, but skipped ball into the front left corner. Salas earns another point, 7 serving 0. Wow, that ball just flew. Just a crushing forehand by Salas. Both players with a lot of great shots there in that rally. Flores comes out on top. Kill shot and a first point for Ana Laura Flores here in game 2, 1 serving 8. LPRT rules games are 2-11, win by 2. It's best out of 5 games. Samantha really just keeps the intensity up. She's not hitting anything soft. Everything's just power, power, power. It really keeps the pressure on her opponents. Cross court shot by Flores for a side out. Very tough serve by Flores. She decided to go a lob serve to that to Salas's backhand. She's going for it again. Doesn't give Salas an opportunity to really take a full swing. Skip ball. 3 serving 8. We do have a timeout here. We'll take a little break again. Be back live in New York. All right, we're at 3 serving 8. Big wraparound shot by Flores. Samantha gets to it. Just pounding. I hope you can hear the intensity of those shots by Salas at home. I mean, she's just crushing the ball. Salas, if you missed our event last weekend in San Antonio, Texas, Salas had a lot of success with those drive serves from that same spot. She lined up at the same spot. Each time she went into the service box, went for a drive serve, very deceiving on which side she was hitting to, right, left, and she also threw in a drive Z to the right side from that same spot. Referee stops play. I think she called a 2-bounce get on Salas, so Flores in the box serving at 4-8. And there's something you'll see from Flores. She is not worried about throwing herself all over the court to retrieve balls. She's a young player, still a junior. Short serve. Oh my goodness. I think if she would have held up on that, she might have actually got, at a minimum, a hinder call. Possibly even a penalty hinder. It looked like that could have been a straight in. That's Samantha Salas serving a 9-4. Short serve. After this match, we have one more round of 16 on this court, and that will be a Paola Longoria versus Monse Mejia. A good matchup. A delay call on the referee for a replay. Following Paola's singles match, we'll have pro mixed doubles, some good matchups tonight. We'll have 2 pro mixed matches on this court that we will be streaming. So we are back in live. Samantha Salas won the first 2 games here in this round of 16. She's serving first in game 3. Flores getting some air, but Salas pinches the ball into that right corner for a point, 1 serving 0. Pass shot, point number 2. We have a full crowd this evening here at Synergy Fitness Club in Syosset, New York, right on Long Island. Some of the players came here directly from San Antonio, have spent a few days in the city, in and around New York, having a good time. And they're enjoying the perks of traveling for racquetball. Salas at 3-0. Crack shot, nothing that Flores could do with that one. 4 serving 0. You know, Salas is really as good a player as she is, ranked number 2 on tour. She keeps working to improve her game. She keeps working on those hard-hitting backhand shots, something that, you know, obviously her forehand is so powerful, but her backhand is coming along even more and more. 5-0. Time out. We will take a break here live in Syosset, New York. We'll be back here in just a moment. Back in after a timeout. Game 3, Samantha Salas earns a quick point, 7 serving 0. She's 4 points away from moving on to the quarterfinals here at the Syosset Open. This ball took a funny bounce there, coming off the side wall. Samantha gets back in the box, serving at 7-1. Big opportunity for Salas. She knew it too. Big skip, and she calls a timeout. Break here. Again, live back in Syosset, New York. So back in after timeout. Smith actually came out and switched rackets. I'm not sure, I didn't notice if she had a broken string or what, but she picked up a new racket and is ready to go. Ana Laura Flores serving at 1-7. Flores waving her hand, hoping for a replay hinder. She gets no call. I don't think she's gonna care now. That ball skipped by Salas. 2 serving 7. Salas caught Ana Laura going the wrong direction. Shot that ball right down that right side. Salas lining up again in that drive serve spot. This time she goes right. That's what Salas wants. Serve, tough serve, weak return, and then she puts the ball away. Right again. 2 bounce, get side out. Three serving 8. Just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors here. Penn, the official ball of the LPRT, Head Racquetball. American Iris, who is also the title sponsor of the Open Bolivia American Iris event in Cochabamba in March. And also the Reaching Your Dream Foundation that supports players on their journey to play the Pro Tours. We also have a local sponsor, Service Master Restore. Ana Laura calls her second time out of this game. We'll take a break. We'll be back here live.
I'm Holly Scott. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Seattle, Washington. I've been playing racquetball for about 15 years. My dad started because I didn't like the daycare at the gym, so I was very bored and I needed to go play racquetball. It's my calling. I love the LPRT. I get to travel, meet new people, work on my Spanish, and it's just a great experience and everyone should experience it. Reaching your dream foundation is really important to me because it helps me travel, to get experience, to do better in racquetball and in life. They teach you to do things professionally, on and off the court. My goal is to be #1, obviously, same with everybody. It's difficult, but with their help, I can work for it every single tournament and get better. Donations are greatly appreciated, no matter how big or small. It helps players like me reach our dreams.
Okay, still game number 3. Samantha Salas serving at 9-3. She needs 2 more points for a trip to the quarterfinals, which will start tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Drive serve position again. Still going to the right side. I'm going to say I thought that was short. Yes, the referee called short. So second serve. You hear a lot of traffic behind us. There are a lot of people here in the club for this event. All the amateurs are starting matches. They start at 5 p.m. plus all the pros, men's and women's, LPRT and IRT. Flores earns another point, 4 serves 9. You know, when I mentioned these sponsors, I encourage you to support these businesses that will in turn support women. I mean, and women's sports. We really value their partnership with us. And Laura jammed herself in that back right corner. All she had to do was turn around and hit a forehand, really, I'm sorry, a backhand. She's a lefty. But instead, she backed up to the wall and got herself jammed. Salas serving again in that drive serve position, 9 serves 5. Ace serve by Salas. Match point coming up. Oh, big skip. Big skip, side out, 5, serving 10. She did it again with success that time. I mean, Ana Laura really backed herself up so she could hit a forehand shot. Had a little more room that time and was able to take a full swing. 6, serving 10. Crack shot, side out. Match point number 2 for Salas. Short serve. Side out again. Ana Laura, young junior player, hanging in here against the number 2 ranked player on tour, Salas. 6 serves 10. It's a smart cross-court shot. 7 serving 10. Timeout again. We'll take another break here inside New York. We're back in game number 3. Salas leading 2-0 over Ana Laura Flores, who's serving with a big comeback here in game 3. She was way down. Salas had 2 chances at match point. This is our 3rd chance coming up. Ten serving 8. Replay hinder called. Side diving guess time 2. Salas does it again. Salas really unhappy with asking for that the ball hit Ana Laura on the way up, but no, the play was not, actually that it hit Salas on the way up. Play was not stopped. This is match point number 4 for Salas. That'll do it. Salas moves on to the quarterfinals. Thank you for joining us for round of 16 matches here at Syosset. Next up on this court, we got Mexico versus Mexico again. Monse Mejia takes on the #1 ranked player in the tour.